Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. House is full of cheer. Special guest, you light the way. We're blessed you joined us here today. Clap your hands, let's raise the sound. With love and laughter all around. I say thank you, one and all. You're the reason this day's so special, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello there. Hi there, ho there, you there. You know I see you right there, even y'all in the bushes. Hello. Welcome to Miss Joy's Souls, Miss Joy's Live. And I am Miss Joy, and welcome to Miss Joy's Crafty Creation. So we have a very special guest today, and I want to start off about a little story with her. But I want to welcome in my Restream replay audience that get to see us from the beginning. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching the replay. We greatly appreciate you. Now, because this is a live production, I'd like to thank the people that came in from the live comments. Okay, so give me a moment to go down the street. Hey, Tam, you number 6. How you doing, my queen? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Shay, girl, you up late again tonight? I hope you don't be missing work. Hi, Miss Marilyn. Thank you for coming in. Up Designs. Hey, girl. Miss Nikki. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you. D. Wilson, April Jackson, ladies, queens, thank you so very much for coming in and joining our live. Miss Sharon Davenport, my internet sister. How you doing, girl? Okay, thank you for coming in. Now let me go down and make sure I ain't missing somebody, because I definitely want to welcome everybody in. But I've got to tell you this. Now, this lady that I'm bringing on, everybody already know who she is, but I'm bringing her on. She is the sole reason that has taken over my life with YouTube, blinging, the rhinestone world, the whole, even the sewing part, the quilting. I would have never found this part of my crafting life if it had not been for her. By accident, I was making some flatback rhinestones and someone had them on sale. And I bought like $300 worth of flatback rhinestones to find out they weren't flatback. They were hot fix. Joy didn't know what was hot. What the heck was a hot fix? So I put in hot fix rhinestones, and guess who came up? The queen herself, the one who coined the phrase icy, the one who has introduced everyone that I know into the bling world. She has introduced a multitude of people in selling rhinestones and flat. When you say imitation is the best form of flattery, so they was flatterizing her. Okay. Okay, so here we go. The one and only, the queen of rhinestone, Miss Eve. Yay! Thank you.
Oh, miss. Hey, Miss Joyce. How are you
How you
today?
doing today, Queen?
I'm good. And welcome to everyone that came and popped in. I appreciate you coming over to say hi and hang out with us while we quilt. I'm super excited.
Yes. Okay, it looks like we have uh picture me crafting. Thank you for coming in. I shouldn't be touching buttons, because when I touch buttons, I done messed up everything. Christian, thank you for coming in. Miss Renee Myers, thank you. DB. Now see, I had to see every time I touch something, I done hid something.
Uh-oh.
Stitching Hearts with Shantae. Thank you, Shantae. Oh, I got your gift over here. Shantae sent us all out a bunch of stuff that's in her school class, and we all won some fabric and some different stuff. I got it over here. I was gonna
Oh,
do it on my next unboxing, because I don't want to waste any of Miss Eve's time over here. We want to get this together. You know what? I am not going to do this. I'm going to have to need somebody, because every time I touch something, I delete somebody else. Not delete, but I cover up what they say. Uh, okay, let me see. Going down the line. Oh yeah, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Okay, that's great. Now, for those of you who have your own channel, please type in the chat the word queen. You remember, Miss Joy is about promoting other uh, crafting creators. And if you type the word queen, your set, your what do you call it? Your
Channel.
I'm just so tired tongue. I think I'm starstruck, Eve, but you know I love you. I'm not starstruck, but I'm feeling like I'm starstruck. What they say, fangirling. Type, hey, Linda, Trendy Threads, thank you for coming in, my queen. Type in the word queen and it will give your channel's link. Okay. I'm all about promoting other creators. I love telling what everybody is doing and what they're not doing. I do not know how to move this thing without cutting people off. Okay, they all saying hi to you, Miss Eve.
Hello. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening. Well, it's evening on my side, so
Yeah, it's still daylight over here. I'm in California and she's in South Carolina, right? North
North
Carolina.
Carolina. Mm-hmm.
North Carolina. Okay. Hey, 10, the Educated Natural. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, Nicole Jones. Nice to have you in, my queen. Thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you for joining in. And I'm not going to, hey, Linda Gray. Now, you know what? You shouldn't have popped in here because I got you, girl. You supposed to be doing me what is it, a surgery thing. You forgot. I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot, Miss Linda Gray. Yeah, I don't need you to do this surgery thing. My thing is still over there in the box. Brand new in the
Wow.
box. They didn't pick it out. So I need to know how to do the surgery thing. I bought that, Miss Eve, when you guys were doing cut the sweatshirts in half.
Oh
So
yeah. Okay.
I bought me a surgeon to try to sew it back together, but I never. And by the time when y'all do something, by the time I run out and buy it, it'd be months and months later, and I just never. That's how this sewing machine wound up months and months in the box because I was trying to do that little bag y'all was doing at one time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna get started. So let me tell you what we're doing, Miss. Okay, Miss Up Design, you did yours. There it is. It came out just so you guys will see it. Picture me crafting. Please put yours in also. Everybody, please put. And if you're not subscribed to these ladies, these wonderful crafters that's in here today, please consider going to their channels and subscribing. It's free. It's free. And you have a way of helping us out, okay? We love to have you. Plus, you might run across something you like. You might see something that say, hey, that look good. Okay, so we're going to get started. So let me calm down. Let me have a drink of water.
While you drink your water, I'm gonna show them my jelly roll. So I got this jelly roll off of Amazon. Look at all the pretty colors in this jelly roll. Unfortunately, for the project that we're doing tonight, I only need 8 strips. So I'm thinking about starting right here at the purple and counting back 8 and making this my tote bag with those pretty colors in it. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah, I'm looking at your jelly roll. It has two of each color. So maybe
No,
you want
it's
it
only
don't.
one of each color. Hmm.
Oh, I thought that
So
pink had two.
some of them are just a hair lighter than the next. It does look very similar. So like this pink, I did consider taking one out because it's so close in color that I don't think anybody would notice if I didn't. But it's a hair lighter than this one.
Well, you can
And then the
separate it.
yellow.
You can separate it with
Mhm.
another color. But
Yeah.
that is beautiful. Now look at your jelly roll at the fat part. Turn it towards you. Yeah, you see how that looks? Now that would be an awesome jelly roll rug.
Yeah, it
That's
would.
that's how you pick your fabric or your jelly roll for your jelly roll rug by looking at a jelly roll on how it's rolled up.
Yeah, that's cool.
That would be an awesome
I
one.
didn't know
Okay.
that.
Yeah. So I actually, and here's mine. Let me cut it off here. The only thing is, Miss Joy is trying to stay true to quilting conversation content creator that's on here about using up all your scraps. Okay, her name is Miss April. And look at this one. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh,
That
this
is
is
very
pretty. But this is what I was going to use tonight. Miss April makes you use up your scraps for things. Hey, Blue Line Creation, thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Hi, D. Smith. Okay, so she wants us to use our scraps. So I put this to the side and save that for the jelly. Oh, and Miss Eve, you please got to tell us about next weekend. Oh, you got one too, gay girl. Oh, is that the same one? It looks like the same one. Good, good. Okay, you got to tell us about next weekend because I don't have the full information, and I definitely want to make sure people come out.
So next week on the 28th, we
Right.
have a quilt party, block party. And for the block party, there are several folks who are lined up to do 20 minutes, I think it is. Let me look it up real quick because I don't want to fib. I just know I'm the last one, and that's the most important thing I needed to know so that I didn't forget anything. But um let me pull this part up. There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight people, eight presenters. And they're going to be doing 40 minutes each for their live stream. And the whole thing is doing a quilt block of some sort. And so mine is going to be a strip block. Because I'm just fascinated with the strip quilting. I haven't graduated to real quilting. Like Shay Shay be over there real quilting, like making houses and stuff and
Look,
all of that.
me and you both
I
know
ain't
that.
graduated to that.
Yeah,
But it
right.
is a quilt and we'll be having a good time. So it starts at 1:45 Eastern Standard Time.
Hmm.
And then it will go all the way to I'm gonna be on at 6:40, so 40 minutes from there, I'll end. So that's what we're gonna be doing. 35 minutes, my apology. 35 minutes. And so we're gonna have a good time. I love to sew about as much as I love to bling. So we're gonna have a really good time.
Okay, okay. Well, I fell in love with sewing here. I was challenged by Miss Dorica. No, me and Dorica was starting to learn together. And Miss Rachel is the one that challenged us to learn and to pull our sewing machines out. And I fell in love ever since then.
Oh,
Ever
that's
since then. Yeah, Miss Tracy, thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Now, anybody else that I have missed, please make sure that you understand that every time I touch this button, I cut somebody else. Hi, Janet Brooks. I was looking for you in prayer the other day. We definitely lifted you up. And just for the record, anybody that ever pops in my lives or that ever whatever, y'all on the prayer list, y'all just don't know. I be putting people's name down, just praying for them, just because. Who don't need prayer? Anyway, okay. So Miss Eve, how we gonna start here? I was gonna show them. Now it looks like here. Miss Joy started this part. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is 8 strips, and it is small for as I'm concerned for a tote. I was gonna let me show you here. I'm folding it in half, and it measures out to be about 21 each in 21 inches when I fold it in half. But look how short it is. Far as a tote is concerned, it's only well, it says 14. I think we always should do it as a square. If it's 20, just say 20 by 20. What you think, Miss E?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That
Okay.
hers was 16 by 18. So somewhere in that 18 inches was fine for me. But I'll measure it after stitching it out because it has to be
Right, right.
because
That's what I
she
was
did
about to
quarter of
say.
an
This.
inch seams.
Yeah, this is supposed to be quarter of an inch, but if you look at this, these my strips done got ate up something terrible. So I don't think I had it marked at 20 at a quarter inch. But who que sera, sera, we gonna move on. And just in case anybody has never heard my mantra when it comes to my lives, you are gonna get an awesome, great craft here tonight, or you're going to get an awesome, great laugh here tonight, okay? And it ain't going to be at Miss Eve, it's going to be me because Miss Joy always going to give you a laugh. So we're going to start sewing and putting things together. Now, I'm not going to add to this strip anymore. I'm about to do the regular jelly roll race where you take the strips and add them one at a time now.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to go over to that. And here we go here. I got a couple of them here that I'm gonna add together.
I forgot to cut my iron on, so I cut my iron
Oh
on so
yeah,
I can.
I turned my iron on because and I want to show people too something that I've learned as far as pressing these seams out.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned how to put on that best press or whatever you call it. I
Mm-hmm.
got a little bottle that I put it in and put it right on the seams and iron it right on the seams.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
Yeah. So just for the record, let me hold this up so people can see this. I started sewing mine together strip by strip, and let me go ahead and cut this off just to aren't these the cutest little scissors? Please look at these little scissors. Where y'all at? Look at these little cute scissors.
They
Where
are
are you
cute.
at? How come I cannot find it? Look at these cute scissors. Look at that. I'm starting to be like Miss Shawn collecting scissors. But I tell you what, these little suckers are sharp and pointed. And pointed.
It's important to have some sharp scissors.
Yeah. They had that Guggenheimer scissors on sale.
Oh,
And every seemed like every time you buy one, they put another one on sale just so you buy another one. And yes, of course, Miss Joy did that. So I got me a nice little collection of Guggenheimers. I started off with that. I can't remember the other one. I started off the sewing man when I was gonna get that embroidery machine. He hit me to some really good scissors, and he gifted me a pair.
oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Oh, Kai scissors. That's what he gave
Oh,
me.
I have Kai. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know scissors was that, prevalent and that important. I
Oh, yeah.
guess, yeah, because when I first started, I went to Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, and I just got me a handful of scissors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are helpful too. I don't
Yeah,
ever, discount any, but they last longer when you get, good quality scissors.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so I got a strip going on here, and okay, so now we'll pick up from this and just keep adding on. Now let's make sure I got the right side. Okay, so this is the good side, pretty side to the pretty side. So just in case people are not understanding what we're doing, the jelly roll strips come 2.5 by width of fabric. And width of fabric can be 42 inches to 44 inches. So you have one really long strip here. So the jelly roll, and the reason why it's called a race is because you constantly take one piece of fabric and sew the other one right behind it. Okay. Now, there used to be, I guess that was the sports back in the day where they actually did a race. Unfortunately, I'm not doing the race, and what you see me doing right now is called what is it? Chain sewing. So I'm putting the two pieces just going right behind each other and putting the two pretty sides to the pretty side and matching them up here. Let me see where I'm at. Matching the two pretty side to pretty side, matching them up, and then pushing this down, and then sewing the two ends together again. Okay. Now what you're doing is you just keep adding one fabric to the next. Now I have been known to twist my fabrics up just like I just did just now. Yep. But what happens is when I do that, I just keep right on going, cut it, sew it back together, and keep right on going. Using a jelly roll strip is one of the easiest things to get started with as far as sewing.
Yes, it is.
I absolutely love it. My first quilt, I just sewed a whole bunch of jelly rolls together, and then I cut them in squares and turned them different, which way different, and it is amazing. Now, mind you, the only reason why you guys have not seen that because Miss Joy didn't know how to sew back then. So there's holes all in the quilt. There's quarter-inch seams and half-quarter-inch seams and 5/8 seams, all kind of stuff. So Miss Joy is going to go back through that one, and
But that's what makes it unique.
I had one person tell me, "You're not going to actually quilt that, are you?" I said, "I'm not only going to quilt it, I'm sending it to Vegas and have them quilt it for me because it's my very first quilt and I want to put it together right." So I'm going to send them to backing. I got a bunch of 508s. I'll be able to show you guys next Monday. I'll do a little bit short of Happy Meal, and 508s or 108s. You know, I never say things the right name. You know, I always screw it up. But a 108 is what people use for the backs of their quilts.
Mm.
So you don't have to cut. So you don't have to cut one. Oh, I'm over here. I'm not in the camera. Sorry, y'all. Well, I got a whole bunch of little squares. I don't want them. So you don't have to strip piece your back together. It could be one solid piece. So they call those 108s. So I bought a bunch of them because I'm just about ready to go ahead and start quilting my quilt. I have 2 jelly rolls ready to go, and uh, what is this? Okay. Oh, they're small. Okay. Okay. Now this is the front. So this. Oh, let's go this way. See, yeah, I'll be. I hope everybody else is out there doing a little something something. Now, I appreciate Miss Shay Shay coming in here, but she gets up way dark 30 in the morning, and I don't want her to mess up her sleep. I greatly appreciate her. Who else doesn't come in here? I appreciate all y'all in the bushes. You know, I have she said Shay Shay says she gonna have you on her channel cutting. What are you
And I will.
you ironing already?
No, I'm just
Ooh.
ironing as I iron as I stitch my strips.
Oh, look at you. Perfect,
I'm only
perfect.
doing that now because it's limited space on this table. If I was in my dining room, I would wait
Oh, I got
and then
limited
iron it.
space too. So what I do is do what sewing I'm gonna do, and then I go up little thing. Okay, there you go. Then I okay. Did I mess up? There we go. I'm still learning the sewing machine. Period. So I do all the sewing and stuff first, and then do the ironing next.
Oops.
And I only do the ironing when y'all watching.
Hilarious.
I do. I iron, but yeah, I usually
You
do all the
mentioned fist
sewing.
press. I got some around here somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna show you what I got here. Okay. Now I'm hoping I have more than enough. to my strips. Blue. I hate when you can't tell which is the front and which is the back. With those boutiques, you have a hard time telling what's the front and what's the back. But then there's other ones too you have a hard time telling. Girl, what did you just do? I think I just sewed a circle. Well, que sera, sera.
Hopefully not.
You'll find
Now,
out
Miss
when I get
Joyce,
up.
you do know why they call it 108s, right?
No, I just know it's wide back. That's all. Tell me why.
The fabric that we're quilting now, when it's on the boat, is 44 inches wide when it opens up, but the 108 is 108 inches wide. So it's wide enough to fit a whole quilt size uh piece of fabric. That's well on, when you take it off the boat and open it up, it's 108 inches wide.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for that
That way,
information.
yeah, because like you said, you don't have to piece it together to make a quilt backing. I have
Uh-huh.
a um I have a pack of 108s in rainbow colors that I bought a long time ago, and I didn't know that's what that was. Chris Smith Collabo taught me what that was because I didn't
Wow.
know either.
Well, in any craft, you grow and you learn.
Yes, ma'am.
You grow and you learn. I'm going to stop here in a minute to see where I am. Okay, now. So now you take the scissors and you separate the pieces you have. I do chain piecing.
Mm.
Somebody said that was a good idea. It keeps your needle from going up and down, whatever. Now I do have that doohickey that Miss Linda from Kissing. Nope. And please forgive me. She didn't know there was a movie with Elvis Presley called Kissing Cousin, but it's Crafting Cousin.
Hmm.
Right. She makes a apparatus that you can why is it not over here? I don't know.
Oh, you
So
talking
now,
about the thing to cut the strings?
yeah,
Yeah, mine is right here. I haven't put a blade in it yet.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. So I think it's awesome to support our crafters that's doing a couple of things. So, okay, so it seems like we got a long string here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Dolores, can you switch it back to me? Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is take this long string here and find the beginning of one end and the beginning of the other end and put them together and sew them together. Okay, so we finally found this end. Whew, Jesus. Now, just for the record, if I was going to press all at one time now, getting this over here so you guys can see this. See if they can see the table. Let me turn it a little bit more, Dolores. Okay. These are two bottles with 60% best press and the rest water. Now, there's a little doohickey here that presses down and gets wet with the best press. Okay. This is a new one. Oh, there it goes, coming out. Okay. Can I please put him on? Oh my God, one of my great grandbabies is here, and Miss Eve always her grandson. She call him the supervisor. Come on, put him on here, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want y'all to see one of my great grands. Come here, baby. Ooh, I don't think he likes his great nana. Say hello.
Oh, he's so
Who is you people?
cute.
Say hi. I'm looking at my grandpa. Say who is you
So
people? Say hi.
adorable.
Hey, it's a lot of
Hi.
stuff over here for me to mess with. Say my grandpa
Yeah.
making faces. Say hi. Look over here. Say hi.
Hi.
Come on, say hi.
Hi, cutie.
Say hi.
Hi.
You see yourself? Look at yourself. No, I don't want to look at myself. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to tab some things. Yep, I belong to the Joyce family. I tab stuff.
That's
He
funny. He's adorable.
just recently turned a year. Okay. So yeah, so that was the best press. And this is I bought these little bottles. You fill it up and they got what do you call it? Little marbles at the end of it. And what you do is, and this is for those people that like precision seams. You open up your seam. Can you see me opening it up here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's smart.
You open up your seam and you put just a little best press down the line of it,
Neato.
and you iron it with it open, and it gives you a much flatter seam for when you're putting them all together. Me myself, I mean, it is flat. It almost you just can't tell that it's two pieces together. Okay.
Wow.
Me myself, I do all that at the end when it's time to really say, hey, hey. But here, let me show you here. Here, I'm just trying to think which way am I going.
Right there.
There
Right
I
there.
am, right there. Okay. Yeah, see here? It is totally flat. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do all of them right now. What I'm going to do is show you how we put the jelly roll together. So I have one end here. Okay. I'll get it together in a minute, which way I'm going. One end here. And now I'm going all the way down the row to find the other end. And this is what makes it the race to me, because once you get going with this, it goes pretty fast. It goes really fast. Now, I don't really believe I need this much. This might be a whole together different purse. Yeah, this might be a whole together different purse. Well, we're going to see how it turns out, y'all. If it's a whole different person. Oh, look at this. Isn't this cute? We got hot dogs.
Oh,
We got
this cute.
hot dogs and peace signs. And this came from a bunch of material that I made other stuff with. And I put my jelly roll strips in a bag. Okay, now see, it done turned on me. It done turned on me. That's okay. When I get there, I know how to cut it and keep on going. Okay. So now, oh look, now why would it be the first, both ends is the same color? Mm. Oh well. Now,
Kristen is
okay.
asking how many strips did you sew together?
I didn't count. I didn't count. It actually depends, Miss Christian, on what you're doing. Now, if you're doing a jelly roll quilt, you use all 42 strips. and you'll come out with something close to a 3 yard quilt. And they come out, they're really nice. Hey sister, I see spilling the diversity down there. And everybody, please don't forget to, oh, Nick Nack Nurse, you in here too? Go on, girl. And don't forget to put the word queen if you'd like to advertise your channel. I'm all about promoting everybody. There's more than enough people in this world, and we all can. There's more than enough for us to share. There's
Miss
more than enough.
Joy, Shay Shay is asking for you to link the bottles with the best press in it, or where did you get them?
I got them from Amazon, and yes, I will. I got them from Amazon, and yes, they will. There's two different sizes that came in the bottle, four in the bottle, the large one and the small one. Once I start traveling back and forth to my quilt class, I'm gonna put one in my bag. I got some of everything. I doubled up on things. But yes, I will, Miss Shay Shay. Thank you so very much. And just for the record, Miss Joy thinks she needs to tell everybody. She's so close to having membership. And oh, you know what? We should have sung happy birthday to my son. That's why she's here. It's my son's birthday. He's the son that I always forget his birthday. He's the second from the last, and I always forget his birthday. This morning, I didn't remember till I was talking to Miss Dolores, my Amanus. I was saying, okay, what's the date we got to put in for the next one? She said, I'm like, put that date down for me. Oh, that's my son's birthday. Okay, so now what I'm doing is putting the strips together. And I still say this is more than a 1/4 inch seam. And well, I'm gonna just keep going, and we're gonna see what turns out. Okay. I finally learned how not to pull and press my fabric because I can cause it to stretch. And when you get to, I don't think I like this. Oh, well, they're different material. When you get to seams that's together, you flatten them and mesh them out. And so right on across and keep going, keep on going. Right on across. Y'all want to see my granddaughter look just like me? Where she at? Look, here she coming anyway. Come on in here. I'm in here, so I'm making a quilt. Here, come on, say hi to my folks. This is my family. Can they see you?
I don't know.
She said, I don't know. Dolores Show.
Hi.
This is my granddaughter.
Hi.
Don't look like me. She the only one. She the only one got some freckles. I'm making no, I'm making a what do you call it?
Tote bag. Tote
Quilted.
bag.
Thank you, Miss Eve. Toted.
You go.
A quilted tote bag. And I'm trying to decide now. I got to make you something. I be promising to make something for everybody. As soon as I make it, I like it so much I keep it for myself. Yeah, yeah, I do. You should see that little Louis Vuitton thing I did over there. But yeah, I'm liking it. And I got several quilts. I got one that's supposed to be for your baby, but I ain't finished it yet. Okay. Okay. Love you. Goodbye.
You want to?
So that is one of Miss Joy's 17 grandkids. That is the youngest of my 9 great-grandchildren. And now you know why Miss Joy don't be bothered with grandkids. I got too many of them. It's only because I started so young myself. I never had a chance to live. And I never had a chance to enjoy life. So when I got grown and they got grown or whatever, I said, look, I was an excellent mother. That's all I used to ask God for. Let me be the best mother I can be. And I was an excellent mother. I know I was a mother to all of my kids and everybody around the corner. But when I got grown, I said, look, I took care of my kids. Y'all take care of y'all. Hey, Smurf Creations, how you doing, Queen? Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my God, did I not speak to my darling XL Media, Mr. Greg Barker, who I'm dying to get up here to come with me one day to come on here and show us some of his designs. And Deborah Browning, don't think I didn't see you sneak past here. I see you. I see you. I see you. And who is this? Miss Elf 3960 Ellen Ford. Hi, Miss Ford. Nice to meet you. Thank you so very much for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. If you see something you like here, if you meet people that you've never met before, they'll be dropping their links in the channel. Please consider going and subscribing to their channel. They got great stuff going on, along with my Miss Eve. You probably came from Miss Eve. So, and if you see something here, this crazy old lady over here just like to laugh. That's all.
I don't think I've made her acquaintance. Hey, Miss Ford.
Okay. Okay. Nice to meet. Yeah, Miss Ford, look at here. Y'all better welcome Miss Ford in here to the family. Because when I first came along in here, I was just so pleased. Everybody was so nice and welcoming, and still are. I think I've deemed myself to be the community. What am I? Community. Hey, Marlene, Keith Kelsey. Marlene Kelsey, how you doing, my queen? I ain't seen you in a minute. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. I deem myself the social media guru. I want to start, letting everybody know what's going on in the community. I want to do a newsletter and say, hey, these people are doing this over here, and did you know this is going over here? Plus, we don't seem to keep up with all the activities that's going on around town. Even though it seemed like most of the activities is over there with Sean and Miss Shay Shay in Texas. There's always something going on in Texas. Oh yes, and sad news for those of you who don't know, Applique Getaway has been canceled. It has officially been canceled. So saddened to me, to everybody else, they'll be doing something virtual in September and December, and they plan to get back live again for 27. But this year it has been canceled. But don't fret, if you need something to do, there's something called Sewcation, SEWCATION, in Vegas the same time that Applique Getaway was going on, and it's all about sewing, embroidery, and different things like that. And you get to live sew all in the fancy sewing machines, and it's great. It's going to be at the South Point. And South Point is such a great casino that you don't even have to leave. When you get to doing everything with your organization, you can go bowling, you can go to, they got like 8 different restaurants in there, and they had bingo. That was my first time going to bingo. I had a ball. So if you're interested in staycation, please look it up. I'm not exactly sure if I had a commercial for that or not. But if I did, I think I just had a flyer. And I will be posting that later. So yeah, Miss Joy wants to be the Rona Barrett of the community. Sometimes I say stuff and I remember some of these folks are so young, they have no clue what I've been talking about. But just join in and have fun with those ladies. Okay, these things are getting crazy here because all of them is not 2.5 inches. I'm just now noticing that. But we're gonna keep moving right along. Keep moving right along. And it'll all come out in the wash. me. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, wait a minute. Miss Joy done something, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Let me stop. Miss Joy done something. It's twisted. It's twisted. Hold up just a minute here. It's twisted. So, are you guys looking? Can you see me trying to work this out? So it twisted. Now, mind you, it didn't twist itself. Miss Joy twisted it. Okay. So she's gonna go right here and cut this twist off. I'm gonna cut it off here. And I'm going to okay, let's put it back how it's supposed to go now, Miss Joy. Make sure. There we go. We're back in line here. Okay. You know I don't want to do that. Hold on just a minute. Any questions in there? Everybody okay? Hey, Miss Unbiased. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, everybody. Okay. So we're moving right along. Miss Joy done made her, with her, Miss Joy's brain is, I do the backward brain stuff, and I need to sew this way back on. Oh darn it! Come on here now. I'm gonna get it right because I've done it before. Just ease on around there. Put that down there like that. Put that right there. Put that needle down. Here we go. Okay. Now we should be done. Straighten it out. Okay. Now we turn this right here and we keep right on going. I told y'all I'll fix it. Now let's hope we don't have another one of them. Okay. What is everybody doing out there? Are you quilting? Are you sewing? Are you doing some of the magnificent hats, Miss Girl? You know you did something with them hats yesterday, Miss Eve.
Those
They were
hats
so
were fun. The hats were a lot of fun.
they were beautiful.
I kind of didn't want to send Shay Shay hers because it,
I
it
was
act- it was
just
cute.
say something about that. I was just going to say something about that. You know hers would turn out looking well, all of them was awesome, but yeah, hers turned out like you said, almost the star of the show. And for those of you who didn't see it, please go back and watch the replay because I myself even had to watch the replay. I messed around and ate at the beginning of Eve's live. And you know what they say, that old Coon syndrome? I messed around and dozed right on off to sleep. So I had to go back and watch the beginning again too. So it was definitely awesome. But it shows how many things you can do with that big bling and the pearls. The pearls are awesome also. And Miss Eve, I know you said you're waiting to get a set where you can get to pick the colors you want. Maybe
Yeah.
two colors in one thing, like purple and white, purple and gold, whatever, how you do it. But it might be nice to keep that variety pack too, because that would be best for beginners, the variety pack.
That's true. That's true. It was just a little frustrating because it was hard to get the stones. I mean the pearls out, and it was static electricity all over the place, and
Really.
I was flinging stones across the room. I mean pearls across the room. It wasn't trying to, and it was a lot. So it kind of had me frustrated because I've been waiting on them for a while. So to
Yeah.
get here and act monkey all over the place. Still been finding picking up pearls out my living room. So
Well, honey, when I first tried the big bling with the stones,
hmm
how come back to back I kept putting it in the wrong way? I kept
oh,
putting it
okay.
upside down, and I'm looking at it. I'm like saying, okay, I'm not gonna do it this time. It goes this way, and when I did it, I still went upside down. So what
It's
I finally wind up doing was turning the apparatus upside down,
oh,
because
okay.
evidently my brain was backwards. I wasn't getting it. I just wasn't getting it. I did it 3 times in a row, back to back. I mean, not in with a 10 minute, you know, space in between. I'm talking about broke it, take it out, put it right back in, backwards again,
hmm
broke it, took it out, and put it right back in backwards.
Okay.
So now that
Yeah.
show people that Miss Joy is kind of special. Miss Joy,
God,
I tell people I got 2 masters. One to spell my first name and my last.
that's
Her
funny.
her education is like Swiss cheese. I got a whole lot of holes in it.
Oh Lord, I don't think that's the case, but we still appreciate you.
Oh, I love y'all so much. I dropped out of high school in the 9th grade and didn't go back until I was in my late 40s to get my high school diploma, and wound up loving education and learning so much. At that age, I found out Columbus didn't discover America,
Hmm. Okay.
and I just kept going. So you're never too late to go back to school. Whoever that is out there thinking about it, you're never too late to go back to school. And you going back to school don't mean you have to finish up something. You can start a whole new thing. Because I got out there and fell in love with recycling and learning about the recycling process and
Hmm.
composting and different things. And they got this on YouTube. It's called The Life of Stuff. Well, y'all should go look at that. Mm.
I will.
It tells us all about how the corporations making stuff long enough just to last till they come out.
Oh,
And then we just so used to just back in the day we send the TV
disposal.
to the TV shop.
Yep. Yep.
We throw them away now. Just get a new one.
That's true.
And these same things with this different waters and this that. That's the same water you've been drinking all this time. People like, oh, I'll never drink no faucet water. I forgot what company that was. Arrowhead, Sparklers, one of them was filling up their bottles with faucet water, and people were
Wow.
just buying it. I wish I could have been one of these young ladies back in the day in junior high school that learned to sew.
Mm-hmm.
I was too much of a tomboy. They put me in a typing class and I lost my mind. So they took me out and put me in woodshop.
Oh, interesting.
Y'all just hang in there a minute. It seems like it's kind of slow right now, but believe me, once we start cutting, it's gonna go fast. And because I got so many odd materials in here and different mix-max materials, it's gonna go really fast. And I'm gonna be using foam for the batting when it comes time to quilt my bag. I'm gonna be using foam. Miss Eve.
I have regular back, but the backing, I'm gonna use that fusible interface and stuff to
Great.
um use mine.
Uh-huh. There's so many different ways and so many different things you can do with this. I'm telling you, this will wind up being a whole new bag. I ain't gonna be able to add to that other one. I'm gonna make a whole new one. Okay, you just let it fall on the other side over there of your machine. Okay. So now, Miss Dolores, did you find that little commercial about Miss Connie? Because I wanted to put her up here. We have a young lady named Blue Land Creations who just she was looking out and asking people to please subscribe to her channel so she could y'all laughing at me because I went to woodshop. Um, she wanted people to subscribe to her channel so she can go live. She makes some awesome bags. She actually has the number she needs to go live, so she will be going live soon. She will be going live soon, but might as well keep pumping her up and getting her out there. It's called Blue Land Creations, and her name is Blue Land Creations by Connie. Keep pumping her up there and let her get to her. I think it's 500. Well, she can start working on, going for it. But once you go live, it's just beautiful to have a community to talk to and to craft with. I don't know about you guys, but does anybody around y'all house craft? Don't nobody around my house craft. These folks think I'm crazy. They say you done bought every machine in the world. You done had people gift you machine and this. What you gonna do with all that? My husband says I am not a crafter. I am a collector. But I am doing stuff. I am crafting. I am trying my best, but I get so excited watching everybody else on their channels till I'm just now learning how to do something while they're doing something. I just learned how to do that, y'all. So I'll be crafting from now on while y'all crafting. So people can see Miss Joy know how to craft. She makes stuff. I'm trying my best to learn that we create. Did anybody say I should show y'all what I made on the Recreate? I made a beautiful thing an elephant and my name, and I cut the elephant's head off. My
Oh
first,
Lord.
I cut the elephant's head off. And every time I tried to start over and do it, I kept cutting the elephant's head off.
Oh Lord. What, it wasn't lining up on the thing?
No, I
Mat?
found no, it was lining up and everything fine, but I found out you have to. Hello, Patricia Slocum Badham. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you for being here. I found out with the We Creates, they have different cut lines, score lines, and engraved lines.
Oh, okay, got you.
The head must have been a different color than the body,
Mm-hmm.
so it did the body and just cut the head off.
Mm.
So I was asking it to do something different with the head than what I was asking it to do with the body. So I'm
Okay.
gonna give it another go. I'm gonna give it another go. I'm gonna give it another go. Okay, here now, y'all. This show do seem like a whole lot of strips. This might have been a whole jelly roll by itself. Don't forget to put Queen up there. Deborah Brownlee say our new nickname should be CC for crafters collectors. It should craft collectors. Yeah, we collect craft collectors. Yeah, that makes sense. Deborah, you done give me a notion for a new patch. You know, every time somebody say something new, I run and go make a patch for it. You know how everybody say God is good, and he come back and say all the time, and then they say all the time God is good. Well, that done got old. I'm making a patch right now to say he's still good. He's still good. Why y'all worried about it? He's still good. Y'all know I love making patches, even though I don't have the embroidery machine to do things. My darling sister Sharon Davenport and Stephanie Calloway, I send them the file and they stitch it out. I love me some embrilliance. I'm learning a lot. And oh my God, that Miss Angel B's class and Miss Shantae. Ooh, Stitching Hearts with Shantae. If y'all want to know about sewing and learning things, in the hoop. No, is it in the hoop? Well, just embroidery, period. In brilliance. She's versed in brilliance. She's versed. Oh, I finally got to the end, y'all. I was finna say. She's versed in brilliance. She's versed in hatch and legacy. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to her for any of those. She was the guest speaker in Miss Angel B's class a couple of Wednesdays ago, and it was awesome. Okay, so now if you guys see, I done got to the end. I'm gonna show y'all when I finally get right to the end and what you do. I got all these mismatched things in here, and it's not a full. I mean, a new jelly roll. Mine is just it's mine gonna be called a scrap bag, scrap jelly roll. Oh, Miss Eve, I see you over there. You see how fast Miss Eve going, y'all? So as you guys can see, I'm at the end here. And what you do, you go to the end, you pull it, and you just cut it. And just finish on sewing it on out. Now you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to cut any of your material. Now I'm starting from the beginning here, right? This is the one I just ended with. So I'm going all the way back up here to the front again. All the way back up here to the front again. Now we had one strip. Now it's two. So now we're going to take this two strip and turn it into four. You open it up. Open it up. And if you want to, you could finger press. You know, Donna, what was her name? Donna Jordan used to show how you open it up like this and finger press with your nail or your palm and go down. I do that just to get it started. Once I got it started, I let the machine do the rest of it. You put it down here and you open it up with your hand. Just take your nail down there and just open it up and press right down until you can get to the sewing machine. Now, you take your two pretty side to pretty side, and put them together. And you sew that together. Go down the line and sew that. Now it should start going fast because each time we do that, we cut it in half. Okay? You just got to make sure you got your stuff open and nothing up under there. And just keep going. Yeah, that's more than a quarter seam. Look at that. That is way more than a quarter. It's eating up my material. Let me see what's going on in the chat here, y'all. Oh, Connie. Yeah, there she is, Miss Connie, you guys. Shay Shay, you're a moderator. Could you put Miss Connie's, well, Miss Connie, you could do it yourself. Just type the word queen and your channel will show up for people to come and subscribe to you. Please do that for me, my love. Anybody that wants to promote their channel, just type the word queen. When this piece of material comes together, there was a person in somebody else's chat says, well, I don't understand quilting. How do you get all those pretty designs? How you do this? I said, well, you take a beautiful piece of material, several different pieces, and you cut them up into all pieces and you sew them all back together. That's quilting. That is quilting. Okay. Gotta keep this separate. Y'all know Miss Joy. She be to mess around and twisted something up again. Can't be twisting nothing up. Did we get Miss Connie's thing up there? Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Please consider going subscribing for Miss Connie when she decides to go live. I hope she consider some of us in here that she feel a little nervous, that she feel free, that we'll go with her. We will go with her. Miss Making It with Marilyn. She's the one that made me decide to go live. She was telling the story one day about how I think it was Miss Patrice and maybe Miss Delonda. They were like, come on, I guess they were on there doing it together with her. And they said, well, push the button, push the button. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie. Push the doggone button. She pushed the button and she went live and been live ever since. And I said, well, I'm gonna follow Miss Marilyn's thing and just push the button. And so that's what I did. And I am enjoying every bit of it. See, yours coming out so perfect. Look at that. You just ironing and going on. Okay. That's okay. You can show me up.
Hilarious. But you can see the color difference better now.
Yeah, you really can. You really can.
So they were all different colors. All the
Yeah,
strips. It's only one strip of every color.
that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it turned out prettier than I mean, I knew it would be pretty, but it's really pretty. Especially with Shay Shay's pink in there with the purple.
We all got to have some pink in everything. It's almost a sin to have purple. But we gonna have our
I love
purple.
pink. Kristen, that's how the pack came. It only came with 2 purples. So I had to use what was there, unfortunately. All
Yeah.
right.
That's one of the great things about a jelly roll. You can't pick what colors you want. It's already there for you. You're supposed to go right with what's in the roll. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn out to be a really pretty bag. Y'all forgive me if I'm selfish and keep it. Cause this one of them, you know what? I got this other roll over here. We can make another one and I'll give that one away. I will make another one and give that one away. Matter of fact, we was going we're gonna have some giveaways at the end. Um, that could be our mystery gift. Our mystery gift. Okay. Miss Eve, did you ever get a chance to go over and look at Jordan fabrics?
Jordan fabrics? No, ma'am.
Yeah, we were telling you about the young lady Donna Jordan who died recently.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
get
I
to.
did not get to go look at the fabrics.
Oh my God! And not just the fabrics. I want you to go over there and look at some of the quilts that lady used to make, and her
Mm,
techniques and stuff.
okay.
She take one jelly roll and make 3 or 4 different things out of it.
Mm, I love a jelly roll.
Yeah, me too. So just in case, let me tell y'all another little short story. When they got to talking about jelly rolls and this, that, and other, and I'm like, what the jelly roll got to do with the quilting? Where you get the material from? That's what I'm asking. Well, you get a jelly roll with a, and then somebody said, well, no, you can get a layer cake. I'm like, y'all ladies talking like sound like y'all baking.
Yep.
So
Yes, it does.
it's all kind of things now. I found out there's jelly roll. There's Tootsie, not Tootsie Pops. It's called Tootsie. Oh God, what is it? Tootsie Bar, Jelly Roll, Tootsie Bar, layer cake. Um, Vegas Strip is the only one that doesn't have sweet in it. It's called Vegas Strip. It's because its strips are much longer than 2.5. I think they might be 3.5 inches.
Okay.
So they just call it Vegas Strip, and that's for those that like their pieces a little bit bigger. But there's a lot more layer cakes. Or what's the other ones? Little charm packs. I think when they say charm packs, I think about that candy. Remember that candy that was charms?
Oh, yes. It's been a while since I had one of those.
My husband done went somewhere and found. Remember them big old pink peanut brickle, what peanut brickles used to be pink and thick.
Mm-mm.
It was like a peanut brittle. Most peanut brittles are brown and thin. This one was a
Mm-hmm.
pink.
Huh.
This was a thick pink one. You done found one somewhere and I done got hooked all over again.
Hilarious. No, I
I don't
haven't
know
heard
what.
of that.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot the name of it. I guess I need to look at the name of it. I don't even know the name of it. But it's a peanut brittle and it's pink. And actually, it's much sweeter than the brown.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I know I don't need to know nothing about that.
Okay, let's push this on out the way now. It gets bogged up, y'all,
Oh,
on
much
the other
better.
side of the sewing machine.
Much better.
Oh, you ready to put yours together already?
No, ma'am, not yet. I'm gonna put the
I
backing
was
on
looking.
and then cut it into the pieces that I need, and then yeah, I'll be ready.
See you later, baby doll. Love you.
Good night, Shay Shay.
Good night, Shay Shay. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to set the alarm to get up and see you Sunday. Usually when I get to see Shay Shay, it's because I ain't been to sleep all night.
Mm.
And you know what? There is one thing about jelly rolls that upset me. These doggone strings be everywhere.
Yeah.
Them strings be
Especially
everywhere.
if they don't have the ends pink.
Uh-huh. Well, the ones that use the pink and shears, they have
Mhm.
like dust jump off of them.
Hilarious. Much
Like
better.
they're being cut with big machines or something.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure they are.
yeah. Okay, so now I'm at the end again, you guys. See, I told you it was gonna be going fast. And then now I'm gonna go to the end again. Find the end. Can you
Hey,
see me
Jess.
here? Yeah, I'm at the end. Bye, baby. Bye, little boy. Okay. There you go here. And yeah, get as close to the end as possible. And you take this end and now you cut it. I got all twisted up here. I can't even see how to get it. Okay, well, this has got to be the way to cut it. So let's just cut it. If it's not, y'all know Miss Joy will make a way. Okay, yep, there we go. We cut it. Okay, keep right on going. You get to the end. Now, you take this end and do it all over again. Find the end at the other end. And put them all together again. And where you have 4, now you have, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me show you. Well, I have 4 strips. So I'll put it together and now I'll have 8. So I got to hold this one and go follow it all the way down and find the beginning of the end down there. I can even, when we get finished with this, I can take it and chop a couple of pieces off the end and put a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Put a pocket on there where that bag that I just did. I learned how to do some pockets. I ain't gave it to my sister-in-law yet. Now, mind you, I made it for her. I ain't gave it to her yet.
Huh.
I said I'll give it to her when I make another one.
She ain't missing you. She didn't know.
No, she didn't know. So that's why I can do that because she didn't know. No, she didn't know I was making it for her.
Yeah, Rachel. It's supposed to be fusible, but it ain't trying to fuse right now.
Really?
Oh, it's fusing a little itty bitty bit. So, but I just needed to fuse enough to allow me to quilt it and it hold together.
Okay.
But it's a
Hey,
thick
Jess.
fusible
I'm
interface.
sorry.
You
I
good?
just I just seen just come in from Just Craft Therapy, and I see
Mhm.
Miss Faye Norman has come in. And if there's anyone I missed, please forgive us. Welcome in. Come on in and watch us stuff. We are attempting. Well, Miss Eve is gonna do it. Miss Joy is attempting a jelly roll quilted tote bag. So I'm saving all my ironing at the end. So I'm
If I
taking.
wasn't,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was answering Miss Deborah. If I wasn't afraid, not terribly afraid, but if I wasn't a little afraid of my surgery, I would. But I panicked with my surgery.
Well, I don't know nothing about a surgery except it's in the box.
That it is.
Yes, it's in the box.
I
Now
didn't
I
use
got
this fusible. It's done ruined my stuff. Well, made it wrinkly.
it made it
I hate I
wrinkly.
used the fusible. See, when I use my heat press,
Yeah. Are
I
you
can't get it
ironing
out.
on your cutting mat?
No, ma'am. Yes, I am, but not directly.
Oh, I finna say, you tell me you got some kind of fancy new cutting mat.
They do have one. This company has one you can iron on, but I ain't. I'm not buying it. I don't
Okay.
iron enough.
Look, do me a favor. Don't tell my family I iron it all.
That's funny.
They iron
I
my
can't
clothes.
hide it from mine.
Oh.
Yeah, it wrinkled it up. All right, I ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, I need to get my serger out and try it.
Yeah. That's one of the new things somebody need to come on and do with us. Teach us and help us not be afraid and or just how to what do you call it, thread it. I don't understand. I still don't understand how you have so many different spools. But I like what it do when it, like you say, I like what it do with it do, baby. But I am 100% prone to have a conversation and throw the color purple, Harlem Nights, uh, uh, Ray Charles. I just quote all them folks in my conversation. Oh, I'm down at the end again. See how quick that was?
Yeah, it gets faster.
And now when you get to a certain point, it don't be tangled up. It just be together. So it just hold one straight line. You just now before I get all the way to the end, I'm gonna go right here and I'm going to cut it all the way across. Okay. You got it. Okay. Now this might be the last time I have to put them together because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 rows, and they're all different colors here. Now I can take these 8 rows. You guys can see them. Mr. Lawrence, can you make me bigger for a minute? I can take these 8 rows with all these different colors and add them to these 8 rows with these different colors. And let's see what we come up with, okay? Now, yeah, I'm pretty much, I don't even have to do it again. Now, this is extra long, so we're going to cut this down. This one is long. The last one we did, it winds up being 34 inches. Well, we don't want 34 inches. This one here we have over here is something like 20 inches. You know what we need to do, though? We need to square this up a little bit. Square it up just a little bit. Okay. Well, I didn't even cut that one. What happened? Okay, let's put this over to the side here. And we got to do the other side too, but just I want to fold this in half and see, because we don't need no jumbo bag here. No 34. Yeah, this is about right. This is a nice size here. This comes to a 21. And by the time we finish sewing, it'll add up being a 20. Okay, so let me hold this over here and let me fold this and cut off. And that I cut off, I could probably use, like we were saying a little while ago, as a pocket. Okay, so one. Okay, so let's see here. 21 right there. Okay, right there. Okay, so that means, oh, I still didn't do it right. Look at me measuring and stuff and still didn't do it right. Okay, so let me take this down here and you come down here. Now let's see if we got 21. Probably still got more than 21. Yeah, we still got more than 21. We got 27. Okay. Down some more. We still at 25. Lord, did Miss Joy make a big one here. But I'm going to use this extra piece to make some pockets. One more little bit. One more little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to square this off here. Cut this off to be quite even here. Okay, there we go. Make sure we got it quite even. I'm starting to learn to measure every time you do something if you want to do it right. That's never been one of my things is doing it right, just getting it done. Oh, but I want to do it right. Okay, so here we go. And we're going to cut this right here.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Deborah Brown, and we're adding a liner. Well, I intended to.
Oh, I forgot to ask anybody. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you just feel free to. Everyone that has put Queen into the chat, please consider subscribing to their channel as there's more than enough subscribers to go around. Okay, here we go. I think I need a new blade on this. Oh, I definitely need a new blade. I don't went across this thing 3 times and it ain't cut yet. Oh, it's not cutting though. Oops. Well, that's probably why I need a new blade. I don't roll up on the ruler. Okay, here we go. I probably should have pulled out some of them Guggenheimer scissors and we'd have been all right. Okay, so that it looks like I have this much left over, and I'm positively sure I can make 2 pockets out of this, one for each side of the bag. Yeah, 2 pockets, one for each side of the bag. Now I'm gonna have to get some kind of other what do you call it? Lining for this pockets because I didn't belt on. Okay, so now we have. I can't see with my glasses on or off. That says 9, 16, and this says this gonna be a very big bag here now. I didn't mean for it to be this big. This is gonna be a very big bag.
Yes, I am, Dolores, because I noticed that whenever I'm sewing, it muffles Miss Joyce, and I don't want to. She's talking, so I didn't want
Child, I ain't talking about nothing. Go ahead.
to. No, I gotta.
Go
I
ahead,
don't want to
girl. Go
mess you
ahead.
up. So, and no, who want to hear a sewing machine? So that's why I muted it. Oh, cuss.
My Amanus, my above all administrator, she be on the top, on the ball for me. 'Cause Lord knows I don't know what I'll be doing. Okay, so this thing don't wind up being 25 inches long. I don't want it that long. Uh-oh. So we're gonna have to do something else here, y'all. We're gonna have to do something else here. We're gonna have to do something else here, y'all. Unless I make two small bags, because it could be two bags. Let me see. It is. It's like 15 inches down. That's big enough for a tote, ain't it?
Yeah, you remember I told you that lady was doing hers. It was 18 by 16 or something like that. So
Oh,
it could be whatever size you want. You make a little teeny one that's 12 by 12.
yeah, that too. That too. That too. And this one here. Miss Eve, I do think I'm gonna take your advice.
You see my crazy wavy so-called quilt.
That back there a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and do me some ironing, and I'm going to set these seams. Let's have you come right on over here, Mr. Iron, and let's set these seams. Oh, it sure do look good once you iron it. That's what make me mad at myself, because it sure look good once you iron it.
Hmm. It does.
And I'm pressing all my seams going one direction. I'm not splitting them open, just all going one direction on one panel. I couldn't afford that $200 purple iron. I got me a nice little $45 purple iron.
Purple iron that's 45. Where is it at?
It I'll send you the link. Of course, you know I got it off of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
It ain't that real expensive, that old Oliso or whatever. This is just called T-Fab, F-A-L, T-Fab. You see
Oh,
it?
okay. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty purple.
It is pretty.
It's your iron, so that's all I care. That's what I
That's
really
the
bought it
most
for,
important
right?
thing. Yes, ma'am. That's for certain.
Okay, so we got this one ironed. Let's get the other one. You know what I done do? You see, I can stand in one plate. Oh, there it is. Let's get this one ironed. And from the experienced quilters, they always say, iron it on the right side first to set your seams, and then you
Mm-hmm.
turn it over.
Mm.
I do what they say do. I have no idea if I'm doing it right or not. It all come out to look pretty to me.
Yeah.
I really think I'm crafting for me.
Oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay. 30. Um, in most instances, we should be definitely crafting for ourselves. And of course, when you craft for somebody else, you want it to be right
Yeah,
for
when
them.
yeah, if ever I do for somebody else, I'm gonna be top notch, because I know all the particulars and how to put the straight pin at the corner. So when you want to corner your points,
Mm-hmm.
have your points all cornered the same way and every, yeah, okay, yeah, ain't that important for my group, but for somebody else's, I will definitely be doing that. I should have been putting some of that best press on here. But you know, I usually don't even, I just take a spray bottle and spray with water, because back in the older days, every time you put water in your iron, eventually it starts spitting out rust.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't put water in this iron. But I usually have a spray bottle over here. A little steam won't hurt.
It shouldn't. Um,
Okay, so that's about it on the ironing for Miss Joy for right now. And what I plan on doing is taking my, where is it? I'm going to be using foam. I have Pellon foam. Now, what is the name of this Pellon? It's not the one that presses, what do you call it? It sticks. It's not the one that sticks.
oh, fusible.
Yeah, it's not fusible foam. I bought this one by accident before I found out about the fusible foam. So I'm determined to use it up before I
Mm-hmm.
purchase the fusible foam. I'm trying to be practical, y'all. I'm trying to be practical. So let me put this down. I think I should do it the other way first. Put the put the material on the yeah, I can have it right. Okay, now let me get that now you can get, I have some here and I'm gonna use it because they recommend it. But the last couple of times Miss Joy quilted a bag or any of the things I've been putting lately. I just put it up here and start sewing. Because once you put that first line down, it's down.
That's true.
So yeah, I haven't. But here is some 505 spray, and you just lift up your material. And I ain't never even opened the thing. I hope it ain't got no high fumes. I just use a little bit, spray it and press it down. Take the other side up, spray it, press it down. Now that should be enough. Like I said, I never used it before, so and beats some and some beats none. So and if it don't be smoothed out when you do it, you can pick it back up and spray it back down again. Now this will be my quilting process. Matter of fact, let me just do both pieces while I got this out here. Okay. Yeah, let me do both pieces while I have it out here. And then we'll do the quilting process. It must stick because I just seen it. It wrinkled up right there, so it sticks. Okay. Now, it is totally up to you. But usually when they do the lining, they don't do it while they're quilting. How you do yours, Miss Eve? You
My
gonna put the
quilting?
line, huh?
You talking about my quilting or the lining?
The lining.
Um, I'm gonna do mine separate because
Yeah,
this
that
my outside it's already what it needs to be, and then I'll do the lining separate from this.
okay. Okay, so now I'm about to do my quilting. Ooh, that is beautiful. It looks pretty in the camera. My colors.
Mm-hmm. It does. Very pretty.
It's all mixed match. Okay. You have a choice. I'm always weird. You can do what they do call stitch in the ditch. Each one of these lines I already got going down here, do a line right straight down it, and that will quilt it. Or you can go, and I think I am gonna go sideways, since you already got a line down the middle. Going sideways will put you like a square box. I like to start directly in the middle. So I fold mine up a little bit like this. And I put this up under there. I don't even know if I need this or not, but probably. Okay, so you know what? I think oh, yeah, my foot is loose. Yeah, my foot is loose. I used to pray for fingernails. Now I got fingernails where I can tighten a screw.
Mm.
Now, Miss, Miss Unbiased told me to always keep a quarter, and that was on the other side where the sewing machine was. Always keep a quarter to tighten your screws up. Hmm. Hmm. That other pair of scissors. Huh? Uh-huh. You have a quarter? I need to tighten my screw up over here. It's got a loose screw. And it, huh? Oh, you know what? Thank you for saying that. I got the toolbox right down here. Yeah, I got the toolbox. Right. Huh? Okay, thank you. My son is gonna go get dinner. Thank you very much. No, that's not gonna work. Let's get another one. I think I have more than one tool. These are the cutest little screwdrivers. Look at these little screwdrivers.
That is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Well, it was almost tight with my fingernail. Let's make sure this needle is tight. It's untightened. Okay, there we go. We ready to go. And so what I'm doing now is what they call quilting. It's when you're making your sandwich. I like to go down the middle first because that keeps everything totally together already from the middle. And then from there I go all the way on one right side and then go all the way down the left side. I have my quilting, what they call a walking foot on, and I don't know if you guys can see this. Am I turning it? Yeah, let's turn this a little bit more this way where you could see this some more. It's a walking foot here that has a gauge on it that will measure your lines. Oh, these threads here just driving me crazy. Let's take this off because we don't need this anymore. We're not going to be ironing anymore. Take the ironing pad off. Okay, all these extra threads here. We need to find out. Somebody need to create a thread picker upper. Okay, so now where I sewed that one line going down, I put the bar that's on my walking foot. I put the bar on that one, and it will make the next line totally even to the line I just finished. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and put some more over there. You know, there used to be a way. How did I used to do this? Turn it sideways and just keep sewing? I think that's the way I used to do it. Yeah, but I done messed up now. You know what else, too? A young lady said, I have 80 different um, stitches on this machine I got.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, which made a lot of sense, you never use no more than 4 or 5 of them stitches. So when you start quilting something, why don't you use a different stitch you've never used before? Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. You
Who?
done
Me?
sorted your bags and everything.
No, no, no. Well, cornered it, yeah, but I ain't stitched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get my
But you done
did
quilted
you
your,
find your yeah, I did. Did you find your webbing?
yes.
Okay.
It's black and it's just going to have to do.
Okay.
It's just going to have to do. I was considering taking some, and I still can because I got so much extra, covering my webbing with some of this fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Just going on too much. I don't know what time we on here now. I think it's
We're at
almost,
12
huh?
o'clock my time. 12 o'clock
Oh,
my time.
praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Oh my God. Who is on here? Thank you guys for staying so long. Oh my God. Please forgive me. Maybe I should have stated that we should have started something ahead of time or something. Oh, that is totally my fault, not Eve, you guys. And those of you who have to leave, we totally understand. And I'm going to set this machine over to fast so we can see if I can. I like to go medium so I don't lose my place, but I'm going to try fast, y'all.
Y'all, it's definitely my fault. You saw I still didn't have I ain't had nothing sold, so I already knew what the deal was.
Well, what I thought I was going to add to what I had already sold, I wound up just starting all over from the beginning with a regular old, like a jelly roll anyway.
Okay.
So I roll mine up under this throat. They call under the machine the throat. I roll mine up when I'm quilting
Mm-hmm.
so I can get it all under the throat. I'm getting bolder and bolder. I'm gonna mess around and do one of these quilts. Miss Eve,
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that people like to see us finish something, but it is 12 o'clock your time, my queen. And you don't be on that long on your own channel. What do you
Mm.
guys say we let Miss Eve show you the finished product later? Because I have so, somebody said me too. Somebody said good night, talk with y'all later. And somebody said me too. Good night, Miss Deborah. Who else? Look, if you guys got to go, I understand because the majority of my audience is back east, up north, central time, and all those things. And I am not inconsiderate. It is 9 o'clock here and 12 o'clock where most of you are. Miss Eve, I have no problem, my queen. None whatsoever.
I am
'Cause-
fine. We're almost, I mean, technically we almost done. All I gotta do is do the lining after boxing out the corners. So now my concern was you done missed most of your family.
oh, no. I'm learning to sew on the fast speed. This joy gonna get a ticket. That's on the fast speed there.
And then you said your son was there for his birthday. I hate to miss your people.
Well, it's my fault. I forgot it was his birthday. He's my second to the youngest son, and he always gets the short end of the stick. I
Mm,
always forget his birthday. One time I called him a couple of months later and say, "Did I miss your birthday?" He said, "Yeah, mom, but I got used to it."
wow. Yikes. Tell him I apologize.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's me. I scheduled it. I'm the one scheduled it.
Okay, so I have a tag. Oh, that's dope.
Okay. Oh, now what was that? Well, that was in Pretty Scissors.
Mm. That's what they say. They falling and they can't get up.
Uh-huh.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know what happened that time. The whole machine and table and everything was vibrating. And we're going to keep on going. Again, I thank all of you so, so very much for hanging in here with us. put it in under here like this. There we go.
Hey, Sean. Sean is
Oh,
here, Mr. Boyce.
hi, Miss Shawn. Are you home yet, my queen, my traveling queen? I don't know if she made it home yet. There we go. Did she make it home? Yeah.
She said, not yet, just waking up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where she is, it's the 24-hour difference. So
Oh, okay.
we going to sleep on Monday and she waking up on
Oh,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. You coming along, Miss Shawn. Let me pick my pretty scissors up off the floor. Where they go? There they go. I knocked everything off of here. My little best prep stuff. Okay, my pretty little scissors. Okay, so I think I got this one pretty much done. I would like to, no, I'd like to do one more down this side here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this one is done. Okay, let me run it on around here. This out. Okay, so there you have it. You can see it's quilted on this side, and I did it the long way across this way to make it look like little squares.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's pretty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Quilted bags area summer must have. Nice. That's good to know.
Oh, okay. Thank
I
you.
know I
Maybe
like
we'll knock
trends.
out.
You know.
Yeah, it looks like over here in California, summer done started in March
Mm,
because we have been having some hot. Today was 80, so it was okay. But last week we was having hundreds and above hundreds and in the 100s. Not where I was, but where ours was like 95, 96, I think. But where my daughter is in California City, they was in the 100s.
my grandma called this pneumonia weather when she was alive. When it
Uh-huh.
would get warm early and knowing a cold front still got to come through. She said, "Don't you take off your t-shirts yet." Yes, ma'am. But it's funny because I don't think the young folk wear t-shirts no more.
No, not like we used to. We used to have to wear undershirts and our
That
bras.
is correct. That is correct. Protect your chest from the cold.
I'm gonna get you and let me get more. Oh, I got quite a bit left. Oh, where that leg done went to?
Yeah, Miss D Wilson here. It was I think 70s today, but this evening it dropped down to darn near 30. I think it's supposed to get close to that tonight. But it was a beautiful day yesterday and today. I didn't really do much out yesterday, but today I went out.
Uh-huh. Well, it's saying right now we at 61.
Mm, ain't too bad. That's good. What is
Mm-hmm.
super cold for y'all? Because you don't get snow, right?
No, I don't get snow. They get it up in Big Bear, which is still here in California, but I don't get it down here. What's super cold for us when it get to 50.
Okay. Okay. So you
Under
close to your super
65 is
cold.
cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Un-
Okay.
yeah, under 65 is cold. Hey, this turbo speed is something, ain't it? Turbo
Welcome to the
speed.
fast stitching club. Welcome to the fast
I
stitching club.
never been over there with the fast stitching club.
Gotta pay attention though. Good lord, it don't take much to go off the rails when you're
Yeah,
going
because
through a fast.
that whole thing I just did
Mm-hmm.
didn't stitch not one bit. The needle had come un whatever you want to call it. Where's that
Yeah,
purple?
I did that earlier and had to stitch a whole thing all over again because it wasn't stitching nothing.
Yeah, it didn't stitch nothing that time right there. Just wasted my thread. I wonder what made it come out like that. That's the only thing this machine don't have is, well, it has it. I just don't know how to work it. Put it that way. I never get it lined up. It has a stitch where I mean, supposed to be. It's not an auto. It's just line it up together, and it's supposed to thread your needle. I don't never get
Oh,
it lined up together.
okay.
So I
I
go
got
with these
mine.
old eyes of mine, and I seem to. Now see, that's the first time I got it in the hole on the first try. Hey, hey!
Nice. Nice.
Yes, the first try. Oh, but look how much thread it's done wasted. Well,
D. Wilson said the turbo speed is why it came undone.
oh, probably, yeah, 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 yeah. Because that right there just made me waste a whole lot of time. Okay, now let's put it on under there. Make sure that thread is, yeah. Oh, I see how my fingernail grabbed it because it just grabbed it just then.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Use the tail. You ain't coming out this time. Trying to get it up under that walking foot. Now I don't
Yeah.
need the walking foot, but I said, I was gonna try to do things right if you call yourself quilting, and because I'm using the phone, but I don't really need the walking foot. It's going through is what they say like butter. Oh, that don't sound good.
That don't sound good.
What just happened? All I did was hold up. Now y'all don't get here and act a fool. Now don't show out in front of company. Your mama used to tell you that. Don't show out in front of
Mm-hmm.
company. Ooh,
She only
something
had
went
to tell
on.
me one time.
Yeah, yeah. She'd say it before they got there. And if you got to doing something, you get that look. That look is just like a slap across the face.
And I did.
Okay, so let's try it again. See, look like the bobbin was doing some stuff up under here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm cutting all that thread off. Let me try.
Thank you, D. Wilson.
Miss Wilson is always the first in my prayer group on Thursday. I sure
Oh, that's
appreciate
good.
it. Let's try this one more time. I think I'm gonna go back to the medium speed.
There.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no, that ain't right. Hold on. Let's take
Did
this
it
out.
come? Did it unthread like it was supposed to from the top?
No, it's
Yeah,
something
okay.
it's something going on down
I'm
here with
into
the
the bobbin.
yeah,
Okay.
it's something going on here with the bobbin. Okay, where's my little doohickey thing? Yeah, something going. Oh yes, it is. Oh, the bobbin done
Bird's
got it.
nest.
Yeah, nice little something going on up under here. Okay, so let's flip and see what's here. Okay, and then let's flip.
What is it?
Patrice always said, don't expect these machines to work all the time. Know your machine, listen, and learn how to fix it yourself. Now this one here, since I got it out, I'm gonna put another bobbin in here because it's almost at the end anyway. So I'm just gonna put
Oh,
it.
that's D Wilson. Oof. I used to get them. I used to get them, and I had to cut out tea and soda and all of that stuff because, when I tell you that's some painful stuff,
Yes,
stand
yes,
no kidney stones. I
yeah.
ain't had them in years. Hope I don't see them no more ever. That lady at the ER, that ER doctor, you too young to be having kidney stones, so it can't be that. Never did apologize to me.
That's what they told me when I had gallstones,
Mm.
and I was too young.
Those run in my family. I ain't had them yet. Praise God.
Well, I didn't even know I had them. All I know, I was sick and my stomach is hurting. And my stomach is hurting, and carrying on and carrying on. And the lady, when I went to the hospital, the doctor looked at me. He said, "Oh my God." He said, "Can't you tell you've been sick for a while?" I said, "How am I supposed to see that?" He said, "Your eyes are so yellow, and
Mm.
your hands are so yellow." I said, "My hands just look clean. I don't know about my eyes."
Hilarious.
They did. They just looked clean. That's all to me.
Hmm.
And he said they were very yellow. Okay, so let's put this new bobbin in here and go on with that. And let's put the plate back in. Move everything over there. Now it would behoove me to find the plate, the bobbin plate. Oh, there it is. Okay. So is this the right way? No, this is the right way. Nope, I was wrong the other way. Okay. Okay. So let's.
Well, Miss Joyce, I got some good news and some
Really?
interesting news.
What's that? What's that?
Good news is I'm done with my bag.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even look over there to see you. Let me see.
The
Let me see.
interesting news is I don't know. Look, hopefully you still want to finish yours. I don't know what you want to do, but look. That's the inside. Even though I kind of don't like the inside, but it's all right. That's the
It's
inside. I
okay.
kind of wish I had to put a pocket like you was gonna do,
Yeah, yeah.
and then that's the outside. And then I
Uh-huh.
don't like how my that interfacing stuff wrinkled up my stuff.
But
Yeah,
what it does, it shows that it's definitely quilted. It looks very good, Miss E.
yeah, it is quilted. Some of my lines is going all over the place, but I ain't
But it,
work. It's cool how it lined up though. The colors and everything
yeah,
lined up.
yeah, yeah, it really did. And you
I
got
just,
the right webbing color.
yeah, I was surprised at that. I really was surprised that it matched so well.
Well, I
Because
got
they
all
didn't
these.
have very pretty colors in this kit. It was like some dull looking colors to me.
Oh,
You
uh-huh,
looking at,
uh-huh, uh-huh.
so I was surprised. But yeah,
What
it's
size
cute.
is that webbing? 1 inch or 1.5 inch?
Ooh.
What 1 inch?
I'm pretty sure it's 1 inch. Let me see. Yeah, it's 1 inch.
Okay. That turned out really good, Miss Eve. Let me see the
Thank
top
you.
of it now.
You mean up here?
Yeah, let me
I
see.
did do a top
I was
stitch.
just gonna say, did you do it? Because it really looks good. Looks very professional. Very
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah, if you don't do a top stitch, you know the lining flops out all over the place, and I don't
Oh,
like that.
look at Tam you in here. Nice, real nice, Eve. Tam you
Thank
number
y'all.
6. Yeah, it
Thank
turned
you,
out.
Greg.
Okay, Mr. Greg says looks nice, Eve. Love the colors.
Yeah,
Marilyn,
the colors turned out good.
yeah, it turned out real good. Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Hello, Miss Marlise, the savvy crafter. Now she's in California, so she can stay up.
Oh, got you.
It's just 9 o'clock here for us. but it is after 12 for most of you guys over there. Now, I would love for you to stay on, but I'm not going to ask you to do that. Miss Eve has showed hers. Let me show what mine is attempting to be. Um, can you show me big, Miss Dolores? Spilling the diversity. Hey, sweetie pie.
Oh, hey, Vera.
So this is basically what mine is going to be. It's going to be going sideways, and all I have to do is put the lining on. Here we go. Oh, there go Miss Eve. Look at that. Make her bigger, bigger. Make her bigger,
Ain't
bigger.
that cute? I'm
That
surprised
is
the straps
cute.
turned out good because I guessed on the straps. I didn't. So I'm glad they turned out cute. I had this good right there. Okay, there you go. See, it's cute. I like it. It is super cute. I love the colors. You gonna make me do one with this one, Miss Joyce. I think that would be really cute. Thank you. Thank you for the project.
Coming
I
along, I
love it. I
greatly
can't hear you. Oh, there
appreciate.
you are.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Let's do. I was gonna do a. I want to give away one of these Schmidt's books that tells you all the needles that go with everything. So
Oh,
if you
cool.
got hey, precious pieces, precious, 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 precious baby of mine. Woo, girl, you so precious, darling. You love that song.
You showing me?
Anyway, so Schmidt, and we smelling it, and we smelling it. We spelling it. I spell it right, yes. Schmidt's, this book has every needle, the ABC Pocket Guide to Needles, as far as embroidery needles, general needles, sewing needles, hand sewing needles, the different sewing machine needles, what needles go with different materials, denim material, cotton material, silk material, satin material, what needle go with everything. Then it also has a tutorial in the beginning of the book. I call it a tutorial, but it gives you the understanding of your needle. It gives you the designs going all the way down and what they're called. And some needles have different colors at certain stage. And it tells you what that is just looking at the colors. So this is an absolute great book. And Tam, I think you're supposed to put an E in there. Is it with the I or the E? No, it's with the E on here.
E
It's with an E. So
S C H.
SMHMETZ. So if you guys will put that in the chat, and we're going to start, we're going to do a giveaway for this. Have a great night, ladies. I have to work in the morning. Wonderful life. Thank you so much, Greg. I
Thank
greatly
you.
appreciate it. I'm going to have to come back and show you guys my bag later, but I definitely got to let you guys off of here. We have 28 people still in the audience. Now, I usually do my Mr. What's his name? Forrest Gump wave. I do this to have Forrest Gump put his hands on his hip and he do this. I do that to my people in the bush. Hey, wake up, y'all. It's time to put your name up in here to get this gift. Hey, y'all. I love to wake up my in the bushes. Go Savvy, please. Everybody put Schmidt in the as we collected. You know, I can't never see. I can't never see. So can you see that, Miss Eve? Are we collecting some?
Yes, it says 7 entries right now.
Okay,
Make
7
sure you guys
entries.
are spelling it right with an E. SCHMETZ.
Right, Miss Elf Ellen Ford. You have to take out the I and put the E.
Mhm. You
Take
got
out
8
the I and
entries.
put the E. Yeah. Hello, Deluxe 110. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you, my queen. Please come back and join us again for quilting, sewing, and all kind of crafts. I don't know if you know Miss Eve, but she's the queen of rhinestones. So, and she comes on Sunday night. Our time is in California is 6 p.m. Her time it's what is it, 9 p.m. Miss Eve?
9. Yes,
9
ma'am.
p.m. her
9.
time. And she's what is your time zone?
Eastern. Eastern Standard, or I tell people New York time.
New York time. Okay, New
Yeah,
York.
Eastern.
Okay. Hey, Creative Notions. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Also, y'all come on up in here. We got 31 people in here. Y'all come on in for the giveaway. We got two giveaways. One of the giveaways is going to be this book. The other giveaway, me and Miss Eve has the same jelly roll. I'm thinking about making, oh, you know what? I don't even have to do that. Remember, I made two sets of material, so I have another bag in the waiting.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna give away a bag. Okay. So we're gonna have the book and the bag. So how many we got in there now? Usually people it be going so fast. It's not going as fast as it usually be going for people to put
You
up
got
there. Huh?
10 entries.
10 entries out of 28 people. Well, now if that's all y'all want, then that just make it easier for the 10.
True.
Because I really don't want to hold nobody up, y'all. Now, don't want to hold nobody up. What is this thing doing? I'm trying to. What is this? Lord have mercy. I am
I love
trying
my bag.
to see the channel where I can see here. Let me see here. Okay. You know, I still see the channel where I can see here. Let me see here. Okay. You know, I see the channel where I can see. Oops, sorry, y'all. Here. Let me see here. Okay. You know, I see the channel where I can see. Oops, sorry, y'all. Here. Let me see here. Okay. You know, I see the. Okay. I was trying to
Turn muted.
make sure I can see the number here on what's coming up. You know, why don't we just go ahead and spin the wheel, Miss Dolores? Because I think it's still at 10.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's at 10. Hey,
Kristen.
Miss Kristen, you got it, Queen. I'll be sending this out to you. There should be a form. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for ringing the bell, my queen. There should be a form. It should be down in the live or not. She'll put it up somewhere for us to get it. And you know what? I'm not even on live. I'm behind on my own channel.
Well, there's a delay. When you go to YouTube, there's a delay. You know,
Okay, okay.
yeah, yes, ma'am. It's not
So,
really live like that.
oh, okay. Send me an email. There's my email on the screen. Okay, so now let's do the next giveaway, and the word is gonna be bag. Bag. I'm gonna finish this bag that I'm doing here now, and I'm gonna finish the other one both tonight. And we'll get whoever wins this bag out. The second giveaway is bag. So just start putting bag in the chat.
Love my bag. Thank you, Miss Joyce. I'm so excited.
Well, you know the only thing you need to do now is put one of them sprays of rhinestones all on the outside of it.
I was thinking embroidery, but yeah, I can do
Oh,
rhinestones too.
that too. You know that new stuff that Patrice and Miss Angel B do with the embroidery in the middle and the rhinestone spray on the outside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
That
for
would be nice. That would definitely be nice.
mm-hmm. It
That
would.
would definitely be nice. Okay, y'all put bag in here. I just don't think this thing is collecting as fast as it should be, and it's
It is.
not collecting.
You had
At
9 people.
9 people. Okay, well, I'm seeing
Because
either
it
some
counts
more
the
miss.
individual. It's counting the individual people, not how many times they put the word.
Right, right. I get that, but it's still 29 people in here watching.
Oh, yeah. Some
So
of
I'm
them,
like,
like Miss Karen Davenport said, she was gonna let it play, but she was gonna have to go to sleep.
yeah, she's my number one supporter. She just let it play while she sleep. It play all night. That Miss Davenport has helped me with them watch hours.
steam it and
Help
the
you?
wrinkles will go right. I tried. I used fusible
With the
fleece.
fusible fleece? Yeah.
I used fusible fleece, and I think that's why it wrinkled up because I should have just used regular batting. I don't know why I
Batting would
thought I could
have
use.
yeah, batting would have been good. I'm trying to
Mhm.
use up all this foam that I bought by accident. And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm determined to use it up before I use that what I was supposed to buy, that the same foam, but it was fusible foam.
Hmm.
So I bought the one with no fusible, and I'm gonna use it all up until it's gone. I'm not gonna throw away and waste no money.
But
So
it's okay, Miss Shawn sitting here holding it, looking at it. I love it. It's super cute. It's totally my personality because I ain't straight
it is. It
mentally.
is. You would swear
So
that you. Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. It's crazy like me. So I'm okay with it.
But the
I love
purple
it.
is there. But the purple is
And
there.
the purple is there. And I got some pink in there so that can't nobody say nothing about me boycotting pink.
No, let me see. Do I have? Yeah, I got some pink. It got donuts all on it, but I got some pink.
Hey, we ain't
I
partial to
got
donut. We like them.
yeah. I got some purple. I got some green. Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. Yellow. I got some over there white with French fries on it.
Ooh,
You would know I would have to have a bag with food on it, wouldn't you?
I'm not opposed at all.
Okay, how
I
many we
like
got in there now, y'all? I can't see.
11.
11. Okay, well, that's more than we had the last time. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. And the bag that we will be making, I will
Precious
have
pieces.
precious piece. Precious, precious. Okay, Miss Precious. Send me your email. Tell me you won the bag, which I'm going to already know. And I'm going to get that bag right out to you, okay? Now, mind you, today is Monday. Don't expect it to leave no sooner than Friday or this weekend, okay? But the book can go out as fast because it can just go in a regular envelope, okay? Thank you guys so much for hanging in here. I greatly appreciate you. I am here every Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern New York time. Went down to 7 because I didn't want to bump in with Miss Angel B. She was coming in on Mondays. So that's why I put it up. But look, you guys, please help me thank my special guest, Miss Eve, the Queen of Rhinestone, and go back there and give Mr. Otis the biggest kiss ever for letting me keep you up this late and tell him I am so sorry.
It's
But
okay.
then once you show him that bag, say, hey, I can make you a tool bag. Make
It
him a
is so
tool bag.
cute.
That
Even
is
with the
so
wrinkles. It's cute.
I like the wrinkles, me myself, because it makes it look so much more quilted. I
True.
really do like it. Okay. So good night, everybody. If you have a chance, come and catch me on the Joy of God on Thursday nights where I do prayer. God gives us 168 hours a week, and can we not pray with him just 1 hour a week? And that's on Thursdays. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Miss Eve, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You got to look, you got to come back again now. You hear?
I will.
Good night, everybody. Have a very blessed one.
Bye.
Thank you for your time. We're so glad you came. Your love and your presence won't be the same.